pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Vecchio,
Yes, here.
Councilman McCarthy,
Here.
Councilman Wareheim,
Here.
Councilwoman Noack,
Here.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Here.
We have a third reading here for Parade Run Walk for Brick Foundation. We have a third reading for the Kings Park St. Patrick's Day Parade. We have a first reading for St. James Chamber of Commerce Halloween Costume Parade. First reading for St. James Chamber of Commerce St. James Festival Day. We have a first reading for the Kings Park Youth Baseball Softball Opening Day Parade. And we have a second reading for the Wisconsin Athletic Association Baseball Softball Opening Day Parade. We also have a second reading for the VFW Post Memorial Day Parade and the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Both of those are second readings. Anyone wish to be heard for or against those readings? Under resolutions, the town board to authorize the clerk to advertise the following bids to be returned to town hall on the dates indicated. Bid number A17, Portland Cement Powder, February 3rd, 2017. Electric maintenance and repair, February 23rd, 2017. Plumbing maintenance and repair, February 23rd, 2017. Bearings, sprockets, and chains, February 23rd, 2017. I see the athletic field clay, February 23rd, 2017. Radio repeaters, February 23rd, and that's February 23rd, 2017. And animal shelter supplies, February 23rd, 2017.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Town board to award the following bids and authorize the purchase of associated goods and services. Bid number 16091 for janitorial supplies to Amity Vacuum, APO paper and plastic, and environmentally friendly janitorial as per bid openings on October 13th.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack, Councilwoman Noack, Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes. The town board, after due study and deliberation of the subject record, to issue a secret negative declaration in the matter of the application for site plan approval by RDA Landscape Architecture for Competition Subaru for the reasons as stated in the memorandum from Howard Barton III, Assistant Environmental Protection Director, dated January 26, 2017.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes. The town board to approve the following. The minutes of the regular meeting of January 3rd, 2017. B, an extension of a bid for emergency board-up services with USA Emergency Board-Up, Inc. Amnesty program for all parking violations issued between January 1 to March 2nd, 2017, for a period of 30 days from April 1st, 2017 through April 30th, 2017. D, an extension of an agreement with Health Shore Medical Services for all medical examinations and related services for various town departments. Donald P. Mustek to attend the Association of Towns of the State of New York training school scheduled for February 20th and February 21st, 2017 at a cost of $125. Extension of a bid 16011 for asphalt material with Scat Material Corp., Rosemark Contracting, and Kings Park Asphalt Corp. Extension of a bid 16058 for full depth road reclamation with Intercounty Paving Associates. Extension of an agreement with the Land Tech Group regarding bid number 16073, accessible curb cuts and ramps on various town roads through December 31st, 2017. Extension of a bid 15072 for cesspool cleaning and related services with affordable cesspool sewer and drain. Extension of a bid 15071 for office cleaning services with NV Maintenance, Inc.
Town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit to Kings Park St. Patrick's Day Parade. L, the attached proposal from Warren LFG Services LLC to provide continuing monitoring services. And the town clerk to issue a parade run walk permit to Breathe for Brit Foundation. And extension of bid number 16-022 for lumber and plywood. O, extension of bid number 16-030 for HVAC maintenance and repairs. P, town attorney to retain the services of Michael Haberman Associates with regard to certiorari matters. Q, authorization of an approved agreement with Comac Ambulance District. R, town attorney appropriate official to enter in stipulation of settlements with agreement for various certiorari matters. S, the town board hereby declares certain real property at 207 Bread and Cheese Hollow Road, Fort Salonga, town of Smithtown, in violation of Chapter 221 as per the printed agenda item. T, engineering department employees to go to a course. U, extension of bid number 16-012, print and distribute annual recreation guide. V, amendment to section 8 of collective bargaining agreement with the Civil Service Employee Association full-time unit. W, extension of bid number 16-096 for outboard motor parts and related services. X, highway superintendent to enter into agreements with various school district, fire district, villages for the use of highway department fueling facilities. Y, bid extension of 15-012 for paint and stain. Z, renewal of annual services agreement. A, renewal of annual subscriptions. B, amendment of lease and agreement to Apex Consulting. C, authorize an increase in the allowable cost not to exceed $27,000 to $31,500, an agreement previously approved and amended by the town board.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Warehime?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Number 5, LWRP A and B, the town board issue a written consistency determination pursuant to Chapter 151 of the Town Code that application 2017-01 is consistent with the LWRP, and B, the town board to issue a written consistency determination of Chapter 151 application is consistent with the LWRP as per 6A, 5A and B.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Warehime?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Yes.
Item number 6, the town board to approve the following zoning matters for 6A. The town board to approve zoning petition 2016-A on the town board's own motion to amend conditions of change of zone petition 92-02 as per the printed agenda item.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Warehime?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchia?
Town board to authorize the acceptance of the following as per 7A through G. Acceptance of a Chase bank check, a donation. Town board to accept completed.
No,
you
we're going to
want
hold on
some-
that, Mr. McCarthy.
All right, we'll hold on C. We'll do D, donation of toys and trucks. Accept the check for donation. Agent Security Insurance Agency Company bond and rider. And accept Suffolk County National Bank check.
Mr. Carvin, would you take that vote after Mr. Carvin?
Yes, I'd like to make some comments on 7C. My name is Daniel Carpin. I'm a professional engineer, office at 3 Harbor Hill Drive, Huntington, New York. I was at the public hearing held in late November 2012 with regard to the St. John Lynn's property. At that point, I submitted an administrative petition to the state DEC to rewrap the freshwater wetlands. However, the petition also includes in it various paragraphs relating to legal deficiencies in the EIS process. I will read as much time as I have, and then the rest of the document will be incorporated by reference into my testimony, and I will provide a copy to anyone who wants it. This property is the subject of a DEIS. The DEIS also includes generic EIS embedded, create the CCRC zone as part of the town of Smithtown Town Code. The combination of generic with a site-specific EIS is illegal under 6 NYCRR 617.10. Illegal. Another procedural error by a town of Smithtown is a positive declaration of a site-specific EIS dated December 18th, 2007. This date is before the date of the positive declaration to set up the CCRC zone. This date is February 28th, 2008. The generic EIS to set up the CCRC zone should have been completed prior to the issuance of site-specific EIS. See 6 NYCRR 617.10. These positive declarations were attached to my old petition. 9. The draft EIS to the St. Violence project incorporated by reference to this petition. Among other procedural mistakes by the town of Smithtown is a 5-acre parcel of land north of Sunken Meadow Road is to be used as leaching fields for sewage. No mention of it is made in the positive declaration, as a positive declaration must identify the potential adverse, significant, or vital impacts that require the preparation of EIS and state whether scoping was required. Legal citations given will not be read. 10. The leaching field for the project lies in a conservation area of the town of Smithtown local waterfront revitalization program. The Department of State thus becomes an involved agency under secret. New York State Department of State. This Department of State was never sent a positive declaration, thus cannot approve the use. 11. A LIPA primary line carrying 13,000 volts is across Cottage Road. The LIPA line must be rerouted for the project go forward. LIPA is not involved agency in the project. LIPA was never sent a positive declaration. Legally, LIPA cannot supply electricity to the project. 12. The eastern portion of the property generally east of Cottage Road is in the Nisqually River, which is a recreational river under the wild, scenic, and recreational river system. The DEIS never properly compared the legal permitted uses as outlined in 6 NYCRR 666 with the project concept. St. John Liston is an institution. A portion of the pond is in the Nisqually River corridor. The table of use guidelines at 6 NYCRR 666.13K does not permit certain commercial, industrial, institutional use within 500 feet of a wetland in a corridor area.
Well, I think your 3 minutes are up.
And we'll take the rest of your information into the record. You can give it to the town clerk.
I will, it's incorporated by reference, go back to the November 29th hearing in 2012, take my petition, put it into the hearing record. I will meet with you, Lynn. Please give me a call, 631-427-0723. I'll get a copy of the petition, I'll give it to you. Didn't have enough time to get it here today.
Okay, thank you.
There's a very, very serious legal
Are
problems
you
with
through,
this
Mr.
project.
Carpenter, you through?
Thank you. Thank you,
you.
Patrick Vecchio. Thank you, Supervisor.
Mr. Carpenter, you will find on your message machine there was a call from me returning your call.
Good.
Councilman, you're going to read C?
Say yes. Town Board to accept as completed for purposes of secret review of final environmental impact statement prepared by the firm of Nelson Pope Voorhees LLC for Uplands at St. John's Change of Zone Petition 2007-04. The amendments of Chapter 322 as it relates to congregate care facilities and continued care retirement community, and to authorize the town clerk to advertise the same with a public comment period to commence on Thursday, February 16, 2017, and to close at 5 p.m. Friday, March 17, 2017.
So we're voting on
Order.
7A through G.
Yes.
And that's Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes,
Councilman Warehime,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes.
Number 8, the town board to authorize the controller to execute the following as per 8A through H, and these are all various housekeeping and revenue codes for the printed agenda items.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
yes,
Councilman Warehime,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes.
Item number 9, the town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the following in the form approved by the town attorney as per 9A and B, an amendment with agreement with FBS to implement amnesty program for parking violations and license agreement for Gregory Filipowski for maintenance of property.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
yes,
Councilman Warehime,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes.
Item number 10, the town board to approve settlement per the recommendations of the town attorney as per 10A, B, and C for the amounts of $268.30, $92.35, and $3,152.64.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
Okay, and the personnel, the town board to approve the following matters for personnel matters as per A, part-time appointment, B, a part-time appointment, C, a medical leave, D, a temporary full-time appointment, E, part-time appointment, F, a rescind resolution, G, promotion, H, a provisional full-time appointment, I, a promotion, J, a promotion, traffic engineer 2, K, promotion, and L, a promotion, and M as a read-on. M would be the town board to authorize the town attorney to prefer charges on behalf of the town board in accordance with Section 75 of Civil Service Law against employee number 080114575 in the animal shelter. B, to schedule a public hearing pursuant to Section 75 of the Civil Service Law to be held at the town hall on the date of March 17, 2017, or any other adjourned date. C, appoint James P. Clark, Esquire, as hearing officer in the said matter at a flat rate of $1,000 plus fee for decision. Suspend employee number 080114575 with pay for a period of 30 days effective February 7, 2017. And E, authorize the town attorney to enter into stipulation of settlement in lieu of a hearing as appropriate on a form approved by the town attorney.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes.
And we'll move on to traffic. The town board to authorize the following amendments to the Uniform Traffic Code and to authorize the Traffic Safety Department to install and maintain the necessary signs. Schedule A, J, parking, standing, and stopping, all per the printed agenda item.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes. Sitting as Board of Water Commissioners, the Board of Water Commissioners authorize the town clerk to advertise a bid 17-012 Mauritius Road Water Main Replacement returnable February 23rd, 2017 at 11 a.m.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yeah, and also under the Water Commissioners, Town Board to approve the minutes of the meeting of December 13th at 2 p.m. on December 13th.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Okay, we'll reconvene as a site plan board. Site plan to approve the minutes of the site plan review on January 3rd, 2017. And now on the resolutions, conditionally approved site plan application by Competition Subaru for the construction of two additions totaling 11,600 square feet to an existing 16,030 square foot motor vehicle showroom.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes. The applicant dash owner of Insignia is requesting that the Board of Site Plan Review waive condition 9 of their approval dated June 7, 2016. Location on Mount Pleasant Road, Smithtown bypass.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio?
Yes. They both done. Those wishing to be heard. Corey Victoria Geske.
My name is Tori Victoria Geske at 73 Atterbury Drive, Smithtown. I came here today to put a new idea on the table for the town board, the school board, and the people of Smithtown to consider. Consider making the New York Avenue School and the Arthur House the focus for the revitalization of Smithtown. I have pictures here that may assist what I'm envisioning here. Consider nominating the nearly 100-year-old New York Avenue School, designed by America's leading school architects of the 20th century, E. Post Tooker and Reginald E. Marsh, and the Arthur House for placement on the National Register of Historic Places, which opens the door to federal and state funds. Consider establishing an historic district corridor, extending with the blessing of the owner's buildings, whom I'll be mentioning, from Trinity AME Church, built in 1910 and celebrating 106 years on New York Avenue, and the Orthodox Church, celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, quite close to the New York Avenue campus, as are two other church campuses nearby. From the school, this corridor would run through Smithtown's Main Street to an eastern point to be determined, be it Landing Avenue or the Caleb Smith House, with a branch of the Historic Register corridor running north to the Long Island Railroad Station and up Bank Avenue to the Elks Lodge, and along Edgewood Avenue to the Grace Church, with their affiliations with world-famous architect Grosvenor Atterbury and his protege, Julian L. Peabody, the architect of Huntington Town Hall and the Cold Spring Harbor Library, both on the register. This corridor could open the door to potential government, state, and federal funding for restorations and renovations of municipal, commercial, and other historic-related properties within that corridor, churches, businesses, the school, and residential also. Consider putting history to work making money for Smithtown. Historic Tooker and Marsh buildings on Long Island include the Suffolk County Supreme Court and the Steele School in Baldwin. They're in the foreground there in black and white. Those are photos from the 1921 edition of the American Architect. They're both still in use. Consider leasing the New York Avenue School and keeping it within the purview of the school district in the event of community growth, or sell it, let's say to New York State, to found a two-year college of about 175, maybe 200 students. Let's call it the Municipal College or University of New York at Smithtown. That would be MUNY at Smithtown. MUNY as in money. You've heard of SUNY, State University of New York, and CUNY, City University of New York. This would be a municipal college, MUNY, at Smithtown. Consider a college on Main Street, Smithtown, that implements the governor's recent proposal to provide 2- and 4-year college education to financially eligible students. When I proposed the college in a letter to the news, and I have copies of that here.
Ms. Geske,
May I help?
you can leave the copies with us, but you should know that at this morning's meeting, Mr. McCarthy proposed that the town undertake negotiations with the school district for the town to purchase the building
Excellent.
and land. So maybe after that, if that should happen, maybe your ideas could come into play.
Oh, fine.
Thank you so
I
much.
had one more idea. Am I out of time?
Well, you're out of time,
Oh,
but,
okay. I wanted to propose a pedestrian bridge from the train station into the New
well,
York.
maybe
Avenue.
next meeting you can propose. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Mr. Zolo?
Thank you, Supervisor Allen, for speaking. I'll see you at the February 23rd meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that concludes resolutions and speakers, so I'll move to close the meeting.
Second.
Supervisor Vecchio,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Councilman Warehime,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.